Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Whitman, and I am an accountability coordinator here at the State Department of Education. In this vignette, I will be discussing the data you will see updated on the school report card from the 2019-2020 school year. There is also a separate vignette that covers the data that will not be updated. Each year, Idaho shares a variety of metrics on the school report card, which you can find at idahoschools.org. So you'll see results for measures such as academic achievement, academic growth, group achievement, student engagement, teacher experience, and school finance. As you know, this year we had a lot of data disruptions due to COVID-19. However, there are still some measures where we have complete data that we will update this year. Let's discuss some of the items you can expect to see updated this year. Every school, district, and the state as a whole have an About Us page on the report card. This page includes basic information about the entity, as well as enrollment information and demographics. We will still present this information this year. Before the school closures related to COVID-19, Idaho was able to finish administering the English Learner Proficiency Assessment, which you may also know as WIDA or Access. Since we were able to complete that statewide assessment, we will be reporting this information on the report card, so you will see the percent of students reaching proficiency and the percent of students making progress. However, one thing that is important to note is that we actually have a different calculation for these metrics this year. We changed the way in which we calculate proficiency and exit, as well as our growth standards. If you want to learn more about these metrics, we have posted resources at the URL on the screen. Look under Accountability Indicator Summaries on this page. We are also going to be able to report graduation rates. Remember though, these measures lag a year, so we have 4-year and 5-year adjusted cohort graduation rates for the class of 2019. The graduation rates for this year's cohort, the class of 2020, will be finalized this coming winter, after students have had the opportunity to graduate in the summer, and districts can go through the appeals process to add or remove students from the calculation. Another component of our report card is college and career readiness. There are a few different metrics on this page, some that will be updated with new data and some that will not. The first measure on this page is the percent of students meeting college readiness benchmarks. These results are based on the performance of juniors on the SAT School Day Administration. This won't be updated this August, as the SAT School Day Administration has been moved to the fall. However, below that metric, we have some other measures where our data can be updated in August. First is the participation in college and career readiness courses. This measure is for first-time 12th graders and looks back on their high school careers to find participation in advanced opportunities, industry-recognized certification, and participation in industry-recognized apprenticeship programs. Second is enrollment in advanced math courses for students in grades 8 and 9. In these measures, we look for course completion of pre-algebra or higher for 8th grade students and algebra 1 or higher for 9th grade students. You can find a full list of the courses that count in the or higher description in our business rules document on the accountability website. The report card also includes non-academic indicators, such as details about the teacher workforce. We report the experience level of teachers, the percent who are teaching out of field, and the retention rate. The school closures did not affect our ability to obtain these data points, so we will still report them in 2020. A new non-academic indicator that was added to the report card in June is per pupil expenditures. Per pupil expenditures are calculated at the school, district, and even the state level. Included under the dollar amount is an explanation of how calculations were made. The information is still going to be available, but similar to the graduation rate, per pupil expenditures lag behind 1 year. Per pupil expenditures for the 2019-2020 school year will be updated in January 2021. Thank you for taking the time to listen. If you are interested, you may also find it useful to view our separate presentation on the data we won't report in 2020. Again, my name is Kevin Whitman. If you have any questions about school accountability or reporting, please feel free to contact me at any time.